Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello, hello. Gonna make some few announcements on different social medias real quick. Today we got Mr. Goober, Super Sloober. Wait a minute. Not it. Okay. So today we'll be drawing some hands. I've long waited for this day to happen because all I do is just draw boxes on them hands. So I did some studying, did some preparation, but I have a lot of respect for people that draw hands. So hi Bree, hello. Oh, hello. You guys popped up. So I finally figured out how to make a scheduled stream. After the longest time. But how's everyone doing? Hands, hard, draw, yes. Give me a second. That's what I was gonna do. I legit lost my train of thought. There you go. Okay. Okay. This may be the fun, not so fun part. So yesterday, or just like last night, I decided to take some just photos of this and just really just traced it one for one. Now the reason why I did this, you're not supposed to trace. Yeah, I get that. Okay. But the reason why is just to get the muscle memory of how to draw the hands. So as you can see, what I did first actually was this. Everything is always loves to be drawn in boxes, which is perfect because it's like, oh, how am I gonna draw these hands? And I know every single time when I look up like some kind of study, there's always some parts to it. So let's break it down together just real quick. It's actually in a way fairly simple. So the first thing, let me get a different color. The color red is fine. Right. So these are the things that I've learned so far. Of course, we have this block. of a hand. It's really just a 3D curved box, really. But the most important part is that there's 3 parts to this. Is that there's one, you got the fingers right here. And then the thumb actually has its own section. So then that's another part. And then the very last part is the big palm of your hand, the front and back of your hand. Another thing to also note with drawing these hands is that there is this, you know, how your thumb is sort of attached to this like big like flab of skin right up against your hand. This also contributes to that part of it as well. So let me see if I can. You got this triangle actually that separates this box itself. So this is the flab of your thumb, and then just the thumb separately, while this whole part is the box itself. Is my cat not up there? Guess not. At the chat. I don't know where it is now. Oh, there it is. Down there. Okay, cool. You guys are just gonna be sitting right down there now. Also to note that everything with so much as the face and just the human body, everything has some kind of curvature. We're not Minecraft characters, of course. So if you just look at your own hand as well, there's an arc right here. It's not actually just a square box, as well as this curvature and this little bone that sticks out of your hand as well. I know it's cool, right? I just like did it in less than 15 minutes before the stream. Also, another thing that I have to note as well as with drawing the fingers as well is that it depends. Mostly I'm going to be drawing a lot of female characters. That's what I intended to do. But between the female and male fingers, the female fingers are just more skinnier, I guess you can say. The peel of it is just more skinnier, while the male is more, the thickness is just bigger. So, those are 2 things to note. Also, with the fingers itself, there is these, I guess, indents. Let me bring up the traced ones. That looks pretty cool. The traced ones that I got. Let's take this one for now. Why did it not work? There. My apologies, but the size of the image is so small that I can barely zoom out, and you can just see the pixels, but it should be fine. So these lines right here is the indents. There's like 3 of them. There's one right down here as well, but I just decided not to draw them. Hello, Artsy. Hello, hello. Welcome. Let's see. So as you can see for the thumb right here, there is a curve right here, and then it plumps back out. You can take it like another step. You can also take another step backwards. Step forwards, then another step backwards, as in like we can just make these as square as well if we really wanted to. Oh, so let's say that I just didn't draw this at all. There would be a box right here. Whoops. Box right here. And remember, these are curved boxes. There's an arch right here. Oops. And then we make it a bit 3D as well, like always. Nice 3D box. Another 3D, and we can make a hold placements just around here. So meaning that there would be a box right here, a box right here, and another box right there. And we can just draw like little dots inside of them as to where the sticks will be poking out. That's just for an outline. So which I will be doing. Now to take another step further, yes, these will just be more boxes right here. So let's say this and that. This looks pretty funny actually, I'm not gonna lie. Box right here. Another box right here. And then the thumb is, not saying it's a bit tricky, but since there is a bone of where your thumb is attached, it would be a right around, maybe right down here, just around this box area. So more than anything, let's say that the box just goes like that for now. It's a bit weird, not gonna lie. But I hope it will help you if you ever do draw hands. This is a setup that you can do and just take it in different parts. Just makes it easier. Then afterwards you go with this outline, and then you just have to be more precise on where the curves and where the indents of your fingers are. So yeah, I just trace this over just so that I can get the feel of it. But the real thing is that last week, since I haven't streamed, is this. Look at this. It's cool. I like the progress of it. However, look at this. She has no hands. It's a tragedy. He has no hands. So that's what we'll be doing today, is drawing some hands in different poses, and then we'll try to apply that and put it on this character once and for all. And then she will have to have legs someday, so that will definitely be the next thing. Oh, this one. So if I can get just a bigger... Hello. Are you yelling in the chat? Hello. Is it this one? Yeah. So now what I will be doing is to try to draw these one for one. I'll just draw it pretty much below this one. All right. I've also been trying some different brushes lately. Ooh, that's not it. Where is this? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. How are you? After I haven't, of course, streamed that last week again. Thank you for everyone. Your continued support. You'll understand. But I am here to progress even further. 100 times, 100% better. So yes, today we'll be drawing some hands today. I was just going through a rundown of what I've been doing, and now I'll be doing some practicing. If you guys also want to draw along with me as well, that'll be nice. Okay. Are you going on just on a trip? If it is you're going on a trip, then I hope you have a very fun time. So gonna disappear soon enough. So I've been trying these brushes. I got this, what's it? This paint one. I really like it. I've always been using this one. It's legit just pencil. However, having the pencil is fine, but definitely just use it for sketching. Hey, that's actually pretty cool. Well, I hope you have fun meeting your online friends. I bet it's something nerve-wracking, honestly. Here's another brush as well. This one's pretty good too. The fall off of the end of the brush. Okay, cool. So for this one, I'm gonna try to draw the hands, and they're already skinny enough. Like this thumb right here looks pretty bad. That's good, that's good. Well, I hope everything goes well. Other than that, After today, I will see you within a week then. Yeah, we have a chat now. Did it in less than 20 minutes, less than 15 minutes. I sort of thought it felt a bit lonely on the screen, except for me. So now you guys are there. Wow, this is definitely gonna be harder than I thought. Well, we're just gonna go right with it. Where does this... I think having the extra reference is better. Look at that. I love that, my bad. Pixelated picture. Yes, if you guys haven't know, or if you guys don't follow any of my other socials, I've uploaded my new render. That one has taken me definitely more than a week to finish, but I try not to rush it so much. Not really rush it, but no, I do not. I do not have hand proportions theory. I'm not gonna lie, I just saw, I'm like, I'm just gonna do it, like... What am I doing? I do not have... There's always a theory about something, huh? The only theory that I know, like, the best, really, is color theory. Other than that, all the other things I've learned so far are legit just like... It has a hole in it? Yes. When I drew that, I just sort of drew it for... was it? For the stream schedules. And it was just like, let me just draw something. And then I sort of made it a PNG, so yeah, that's why there's a hole inside of them. Or maybe, yeah, that's why. It's also part of the green screen too, that's having that problem. Like this thumb right here. The best thing I want to do here is try to just sketch it out as best as I can. Yeah, it's a bit too short. Again, be patient with me. That looks weird. Okay. So it goes like... Okay. let's see. The distance right here, yeah, is too short. I will fix that. I will fix it, don't worry. Have you guys played any games lately? I rarely play any games. But for some reason, I always come back to playing like multiplayer stuff. I can rarely play a lot of single player. But yesterday, or last night, I was watching a Valorant tournament happening. And I thought it was really, really interesting. But what I just like about a lot of those kinds of games that require a lot of teamwork, really. A lot of those games that requires a lot of teamwork, I think it's just really fun, even if not everyone is skilled enough. For those who have watched Haikyuu in the chat, maybe you would understand. One more. We got this. It's just that spirit that I like. Genshin Impact. I've been watching streamers play those games as well. Oh, this is whoa, wait a minute. Where does this end? Been so busy. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. But sometimes being busy is better than doing nothing. Not gonna lie. Whoa. Okay, it's not that bad. You sometimes play rhythm games. I'm the number one guy to play rhythm games. I haven't been playing them lately, so. Okay, that one's not that bad. There's gonna be some things that we can change amongst those. That has legit been my schedule, actually. Like, the schedule goes along the lines of, okay, I wake up like at probably around that time, maybe 12 or 1. I do some work, and then afterwards I'm gonna go eat some food, and then I just get a food coma afterwards. And then I wake up, and then knowing like it's like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Okay, it's time to work. I just don't particularly like afternoons. They are not that fun. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get this. Unfortunately, when you do wake up at that time, everything is closed. not everything is, I mean, that's not what I mean. Like, not everything's closed. But it's just that moment when rush hour takes over the day, and it's like, I don't want to go anywhere. Especially how it is now. It's just too hot. What can I say? I should really use this. Not that one. Since I drew it. Why does that seem a bit harder? Oops. I guess I'm not gonna deal without it. You is the reason why I wake up around this time. Well, thank you. Thank you for waking up and to talk to me. I wake up at 1 p.m. for work. 2 p.m. It's literally how I like my computer is like legit one foot away from my bed. So if anything, if I am late to a stream, if there's a stream that I schedule, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I have an hour left, which usually happens all the time. But I prefer doing that because I can think. I can think with just immediate energy. I'm like, oh no, I gotta make a new thumbnail. I only have an hour left. Quick, make something. Make something. Okay, this thumb needs to go. Two meters, yeah. I can probably legit like crawl to my my chair. Okay, guys. I just got up. The demons inside were trying to not let me get out of bed. It was a hard fought battle, but it's okay, I won the war. Mentally. I mentally won the war, guys. I'm not the type of person to put on like an alarm. I only put alarms if there's something very important the next day that's gonna happen. Unfortunately, probably there might be a good chance you hear my morning voice, but I'm not the type of person to put alarms. I only put alarms if there's something important happen the next day. But other than that, if I do put an alarm, I always wake up before it, maybe like an hour before, just because how I feel so worried about it. But only during school was only the time that I put those alarms on. At the time, school was like at 5. Well, school was at 7, and then I have to wake up at 5. Maybe it was definitely a bit too early to wake up at that time. However, it was like a good time to, you know, play veggie games early in the morning before going to school, which was probably the best feeling that you could do. I'm gonna play. For me, it was Call of Duty. I was like, no, I'm gonna play some Call of Duty before I go to school. Not the type of person to rage, but you guys have any like morning routines that you guys do? I used to have one. But since the work life, it'd be hard sometimes, you know. Definitely could be closer. Okay, we'll just go to the next one. Next. Oh, those fingers are touching. Okay. Okay, this thumb part is gonna. Then back up to work. You ever just sometimes, just since me and you, since let's say like people wake up like us in the afternoon, I sort of don't mesh the idea of like, oh, this is lunch, or like this is dinner now. I was like, this is my breakfast. Like my lunch is my breakfast, and then my dinner is my lunch. However, I only eat like only 2 meals a day. But every single time when I do eat, it's really big portions. So big boys gotta eat. What's his hand? You ever like, I feel that if I eat, you know, if I eat like 3 meals, whatever I was like taught, to eat 3 meals a day, I honestly feel, I don't feel so good. You know, coincidentally, yeah, like I cannibalize myself, but that's the only way I can keep my form as a toast, so you know, tough times, but you do what you gotta do. That's terrible. That's a terrible lore. Cannibalism. Okay, no, I don't do that. I don't want that to be the lore. I don't want that to be the lore. Guys, just stop. This finger's touching. Eat toast. Yes, I eat toast to become toast. What's the problem with that? You guys are judging me. bread makes you fat. Yeah. I think a lot of bread foods can make you fat, honestly. Oh, that's bigger. Okay. Well, we're gonna switch. We're gonna do something. Yeah, drawing the fingertips is just so hard. I'm quoting Scott Pilgrim. Oh, okay. I haven't watched I haven't watched that movie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't get the reference. Sorry, I wasn't cultured. Okay. We're gonna fix that hand. Don't worry about it. The point of this is just to sketch it out, not be too focused on one part. I heard it was a good movie. Yeah, I heard it was a good movie. Was it it's a Scott Pilgrim versus the World, right? If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the title. This middle finger is the longest finger out of the finger group. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I've seen some clips of it, and the way that they did the film, I think looks pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't feel like watching it. This can be a bit wonky. Oh, really? Okay. I just know the clips are very good. And what they were showing. Like, the editing style. The editing style is very much different. This finger might be a bit too big. Alright, see. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. I really appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time to come and watch. And I hope you have a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye. That's right. That's right. That's his name. Oh, stop. Hit my mic. Edgar Wright. That's the name I've heard before. Is there any other movies that he's done? Like... Bye-bye, have a good night. Oh, okay. We can talk about this now. We can talk about Baby Driver. I watched it. It's really good. I like it. The opening scene of Baby Driver is really good. Oh, that thumb is... Yeah. Yeah. That's right. I forgot he did Baby Driver. My friend, me and my friend, the Cornetto trilogy, which is really kind of British. Hot Fuzz, The World Ends. Okay, I don't know those other ones. I'm guessing the editing style is... Are they similar to like Baby Driver or Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? This hand looks terrible. We're fixing it. Don't worry about it. We're fixing it. It's nothing to fret about. Sharp and witty direction. Okay, cool. I know for Baby Driver, me and my friend, there's this scene in the movie. He's like, he makes his own he sort of makes his own songs, you know, with the videotapes or whatever. He's like, is he slow? Is he slow? And me and my friend we just sort of quote that part, and it's pretty funny. Is he slow? Okay, we're on the final two. Is he slow? Is he slow? I gotta say, however, the ending was... I didn't particularly like the ending that much of Baby Driver. It's ever this big. Ooh. It trying to get this right. Oh no. Oh no. What time? What's my time? Okay, it's only an hour. It's only an hour. It's fine. Probably today would also like to go over not just drawing, but the next like render that I'll be doing as well. Okay, doing this curve at the very top is very annoying. What the heck? Wait, this curves back inwards and then curves back outwards. Okay, cool. This one has a bit of meat on it. This one's a bit weird, butなんていうの? Eh? This one's weird. What's that 100%? No wonder. Alright, Igloo, thank you so much for stopping by. You enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for taking the time to watch me. Bye bye. Hey, okay. Thank you for the heart. Bye bye. Ugh. Okay, at least I'm understanding this, where this ends, and oh, that needs to be a bit bigger. Blah, 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 blah. Of course, I don't particularly play a lot of games, but I might be playing Scarlet Nexus tomorrow. Or I don't know, I'm not entirely sure. My brain is like, I've been watching so much like Valorant gameplay, I feel like playing it for some reason. But do I feel like actually playing it in NA? Just watching so many Japanese streamers play it, and they make it so much fun to play, honestly. Hold up. Okay, I thought I heard something. I used to be a huge League of Legends player, but I just don't play the game anymore because it's just too toxic. And the game gets way too complicated to play now. So I go back to playing Heroes of the Storm. That's even though they don't really do much with the game anymore. I still enjoy playing it. I just think it's really fun, and it's just easier to play too. Definitely can be complicated with complicated like characters. Other than that, I used to be very huge into like competitive games. Over the past like 3 to 4 years, I was just like, I'm sort of done with this. I don't want to play this anymore, or like just be in the community anymore. Yeah, I got the HOTS. I forgot that's the abbreviation of it, but yes, I got the HOTS. If you like to play those third-person point of view games, or they're called MOBAs, I recommend playing this one. There's actually another MOBA game that I've been playing too. It's on Steam, and it's called Internal Returns. It's free to play, and it's like legit everything that I want. It's like legit. It has battle royale in it. It's nothing like your usual, I guess, like in League of Legends or in like HOTS where there's like lanes. But in this one, it's like battle royale, and there's anime characters in it, or anime characters in it. People create, so I think that's pretty cool. So if you wanna play that, also really simple to play. Free as well. And you can have let's see. You can have, I think, a squad up to 3. However, I think they did change some stuff in it, so casual puzzle. What puzzle games do you play? What puzzle games? I don't even play puzzle games like that, but what do you play? Definitely not a huge puzzle game player. Puzzle game I can think of is like what is it? Puzzle games I would be thinking is like the ones that you play on your phone. Or maybe like, I don't know, puzzle games as in I guess that's also story driven too. Hexagonal Minesweeper. Okay. Very interesting. I won't look that up. Hexagonal. I can spell. Minesweeper. Ooh. Okay. You know, I've played, of course, the original, just the one on your computer, Minesweeper. Still a very good game, I would say, but I think not a lot of people actually have played it. So is this hexagonal one difficult than the original one, or what's so different between the two? Because to me, it sort of seems like there might be a bit more difficulties. Yeah, I saw the Hexel one. Not. I think I searched up like some company or something. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm check. Oh yeah, let me see this. Okay. There's ambient soundtrack. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so I see. So it gives you. So I'm looking at the Hexel ones, and it looks like it gives you. How was it? The black hexagonal blocks, saying how much there is, and then and then afterwards you have to find the rest, right? Oh, this hand is. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Yeah, just try that one. You know, there's a game I always thought that was interesting, but I'll probably just never actually play it. But those what is it? Those simulators, the, you know, power washing simulator, truck driving simulators, babysitters simulators, very interesting. Simulator for almost hand simulator. Ah, okay. Yeah, it is like... No, you're right, it is. Those simulators be getting out of hand. I think there's a... I think there's actually a simulator to touch grass. I'm not sure it's like on a website or on Steam, but I saw a streamer like, okay guys, just like hyping it up, like, okay guys, we're finally gonna touch grass, and then she actually does it, but like it's not. It starts lagging. Like that's like it's pretty much realistic grass, realistic hand on top of the grass, and it just for some reason it actually just couldn't handle it. I thought it was really funny. It couldn't handle touching grass. Lawn mowing sim. Okay, that sounds pretty fun. Fishing simulator. There's that too. That's also sounds pretty fun to me. Is any other more weird ones? I'm not sure if there is or not. I know there's definitely more weird ones. Oh, I know there's one where you can like be like a cook, but you're like making pizza, and it's like very detailed. Like if you mess up, that's the end of it. Like I like the very detailed ones, honestly. Do we see something wrong with this? You see how wrong this is right here? Very long thumb. Let me fix this. It looks so dumb. Hold up. Hold up. Let me fix this real quick. I'm not liking it. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. There you go. Oh, I heard about that one too. I've seen people playing that one. I don't know what the... I don't know, like... I know you sit... I don't know... Like, all you do is just sit in the bathtub, right? But what do you do after that? There's actually a lot of high stakes drama. Oh no. Oh no. It does sound pretty boring. I don't know what... Like, I want to play an action-packed one. Oh, not that one. Okay. That's a huge... It's a different one. It's a different one. God, that thumb and that index finger was terrible. After this, I want to look up this rubber duck simulator or whatever. So I've seen people have been playing it, and I'm like, what's all the fuss? What's all the fuss about? Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. Okay. Let me check this out. Okay, cool. So we got our hands together. Okay, let's see this. Okay, cool. What's all the fuss? Cool. It seems. Right, so this one, yeah, this is definitely the one I've seen. Was this a battle royale or something? Let me see this. Physiological horror, and it has the tag relaxing. Oh no, you're good. No, don't worry about me. You're all good. I still appreciate you coming in and talking, having a good chat. Yeah, go do your thing if you need to. I will improve. This duck has a knife. Huh? What is this? It's only $2. 50% off right now on Steam. Interesting. It's I like how this duck has a mini knife. I like how there's the tag of psychological horror plus relaxing. Huh? Wait a minute. At least they got the good looking water. Yeah, they got the good looking water. Interesting. Not into horror games that much, but there's definitely one game that I want to go back to, and it's called Amnesia. Amnesia, the Darkness Descent, I believe. Such a long, like, that game is so long when it came out. But when I played the game, I didn't play the game through from Steam. I did it very unfashionable way. I didn't have money, okay? What was I supposed to do? Amnesia, the Dark Descent. Definitely a game I might want to play. Probably. Oh. He said it. Well, you said it. Sorry. You said it. Yes, if you are an OG like me, watching the man himself play Amnesia the Dark, those were the times. However, I did not watch, I didn't watch like Markiplier. So I know he was also the go-to guy that did horror as well. Thank you for the heart. Such a long time. Oh my god, such a long time. That was actually literally the only reason I really watched him back then. He played this like Wii game. It was like The Grudge. It was actually very scary on the Wii. Don't remember what it was. I remember there was like a scene of like The Grudge, and it's like he flops on the floor, and then you actually don't have the heart button. What? There was it. Yeah, I remember the scene. Like she plops onto the floor, and then head twist or something like that, and then starts running in front of the screen. It was like at the time, even though it was scary, it was very entertaining. Very entertaining. I can't watch horror games like that anymore. I don't get the thrill like everyone does. Or I don't want to be thrilled like that anymore. Why are we pretty similar? So this is the part where I will do my... I want to get rid of this stock, whatever. I'm not liking it. X. From here on, I will do the... I'll be taking my notes. So this will be, I don't know, boring or whatever. But I think this is a very good way to learn pretty fast. So, hands. There's some weird hands on here. These will actually all be good for the next thumbnail. Just be worried in the future that the next thumbnail that my toast will be having some hands. Yeah, the middle one is a bit weird. Yeah, just know that toast might be having hands in the next thumbnail, so just be ready for that. This is a horror in itself. The only good one I could say is, which I think is, this one's decent, this one's pretty good. Green, okay, gotcha. Gooding. Ah! I have to do a dark green. Color them green. Yeah, it would be shark, not Shrek's hands. Shape them. But hands for toast is crazy. He will never have hands, but I never intended for him to ever have hands. But let's go over this just real quick. Oh, I have this button. Why am I doing this? Okay, cool. So, this first one doesn't look that bad. thinking here. Well, yes, arms, but I'm not focusing on arms today. It's only hand workouts. Where yeah, we're only focusing on hand workouts today. So the only thing that I could see for this one, let me turn this up real quick. The number one thing I'm seeing through this is this part right here. It's like I'm playing a game of what's the difference between the two? Yes, the size and the distance between the two are very much different. These two are not touching each other, and I guess the way that this is curved in, not looking that great. For this one, and just the shape in general too. But of course, I'll get good at that over time. Now for this one, the knuckles on this end looks pretty alright. Now this one, this one's a monstrosity. There is no depth of feel. However, there is something good about it, I guess. We still have this arch that I made. Maybe it's a bit too much, but this ring finger, this ring finger it's a bit awkward. This one also has the arch too. Maybe this one has a bit too much of an arch. And the distance between these two fingers could be closer. The same thing with this too. Other things to keep in mind of. Great. This one is also weird. Probably like you said with the proportions. Probably with the proportions of the fingers, the ring finger and the index. The thumb in comparison is fine. This part right here is just not hand-like at all. There's a curve right here, where this is more just straight, which is fine. Then this hand is just too big in diameter. I made this one, I fixed it already. It looks better than, oh, I'm sorry, that hurt my eyes. Looks better. At least I got the perspective right here with the pinky in front of the ring finger. But with the reference, this ring finger has to be in front of the middle one. So now, since I've gathered all of my analysis, or reflect whatever, the most parts of it. Alright, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the... Thank you for talking to me. Bye bye. The number one thing out of all of this is the knuckles. Let's write that down. Do the knuckles. No, knuckles, right? Knuckles with the C. And then, oh. Next is the thank you for the heart. And then next is the pinky finger to the ring finger. You can just say the like proportions are not right. Another thing is I don't even know what to call this, but my notes are just gonna be the flab. The flab on the side. Flab near. Near pinky. Let's just say that, because I don't know the technical term of it. Right. And then we can say like the diameter of the hand. Try not to make it too big. And then just overall too, the distance of the fingers as well. Other than that, it'll look like the middle one, and also I need to write that down too. Distance of fingers. Right. The next thing about this as well. What was it? The depth of the fingers. Maybe because I didn't draw this line. Is this what this is? Yeah, it is. So we can draw some details actually, real quick. So like this. There's only this right here. The knuckle sits on. That's right, Myra. That's right. But you know what they say. You might as well just start doing the hardest, and then you just get better along the way. But however, I'll give you a rundown. Let me give you a rundown of what's been happening in today's news. So last night I picked out this photo, as you can see, and I decided to just trace it. The reason I did this was because so then I can get a feel of where the indents and how big or small like I have to draw. It's really just to get that muscle memory. Then afterwards I decided to draw it on my own free-handedly just by looking at the picture, and then we'll just go from there. Also last night I decided to draw these boxes as well, just for the guidance. However, I might need to redraw these as well. But as you can see, that the way that you want to draw these are basically will be in parts. So let's take a quick. I just did my studying last night. What we will be doing is that we'll be separating the hand into 3 parts. One is that the thumb itself. The thumb itself is its own piece. The next thing are these top fingers is also its own piece, and then the whole palm of the hand is also its own piece. So what you can really think of it is that the palm is like a box, It's a curvature box because, of course, if you look at your own hand, there's an arc, or there's a curve right down from the index down to the pinky, and then the knuckles come along with it. There's also this other thing where you have this flab. You have this flab of skin that's attached to your thumb and your index. And you can also separate this. It's not really a part, but when you draw it, like when you set it up, there's this triangle that you can separate it as well, just to give you a reference as well. Other than that, yeah, there's this curve right here, and you can take it like there's more boxes in between, and it will just extrude outwards. Another thing to also note that within the anatomy of the hand itself, this is weird because I'm actually just doing the right hand. I should actually be doing the left hand as well. I might flip the canvas too after this. But the joint of the thumb is on the bottom, so you can also take that as well as a reference as well. The bone goes. So now we've led up into here where I sort of drawn it free-handedly. The middle one looks terrible. It looks weird, but that's just because that I decided not to draw the details yet. So I'm gonna do that first. This one. It's definitely down more. I've been wanting to draw hands for quite a while too, because after this I'll show you. Get some water. I've been talking my head off today. So how are you? How are you? I woke up legit not that long ago. Come on, my bottle won't close. La 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 la. Oh, okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. Olea, Olea. So tonight I will be playing the good old Heroes of the Storm. Okay. I have my... Now I'm hydrated. Let's do this. Knuckles sit basically at the center of the knuckle, so that's good to know. Oh yeah, that's right. What was it, Jonathan? Jonathan told me that he wasn't gonna be on that night. Or last night. But tonight for sure. Tonight for sure. I promise. If you're gonna be on. Knuckles sits all the way down there. Wow. Tonight for sure. Yesterday I low-key just wasn't. I wasn't feeling it. I was low-key not feeling it. Does the Knuckles sit? Oh, there's two Knuckles. In that frame? Okay, yeah, okay, for sure. It was that, it was weird too, cause you know that, what was it? You know, like, Gabe got his wisdom teeth out. So, if he's on tonight, that'd be good. Whoa, wait a minute, that I think is weird. Cause yesterday I did play yesterday, what's it? The moment I woke up I did play, and then afterwards he had that appointment early in the morning, and so he said that he couldn't play because his mouth hurt. And so what I was told was that he didn't go under anesthesia, they just numbed him. So he said he's just been hurting the whole day, really. What's this? Am I missing something? Yeah. So I was like, apparently they only took out 2. I was like, oh, they should have done 4, but I guess he went there, they told him only 2, yeah, only 2. So I told him like, oh, they should have done all at once, but I guess they decided not to. But I guess for that reason, for them to just like only numb him and not put him under anesthesia, I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense then. Because they would definitely hurt way more. At least I believe so. That thumb is a bit big. I think, I'm not sure they only took like the bottom ones, or they only took legit like the only left side of them. But he does have to go back and get the rest of them out. I think what I hate about the most of it is that anything like this happens, I always get anxious, you know? Like anything doctor related, I get anxious. Especially when I've like gone to the place like multiple times, but with the doctor, I guess it is sort of that thought like something could go wrong. Plus, I never really had good experiences. Maybe like as a kid. So when I went to the doctor as a kid. It was just always nerve-wracking, and we always went to the doctor after after school. So I just thought it felt like a hassle. Like, oh, I just got done with school, I just want to go home, and then like we go to the doctors right after that. Maybe back then I probably thought like, oh, maybe there could be some things wrong with me. I mean, I still feel that way now, but it's more of a sense of like, oh, I'm glad that we figured out the problem or what I was having. So there was a time where I was like losing hair. I just couldn't figure it out because I was like still, I was like losing a lot of weight at the time, and I was losing a lot of hair for some reason. And went to the doctor. It was like a lot of hair like this because it just went down the drain. I was like very, very scared. I was like, what's happening? And then that same week we went to the doctor and said she recommended me just to eat like a lot of more meat, and it was just legit just my diet. So after I changed my diet to eating more meat, like everything went back to normal. Also, I had a like an issue as well when I like went to use the restroom, like when I go number 2 into the restroom. And it was that like I was just probably pushing too hard to use the restroom. And what happened was that there was a just like spillage of blood that came out. Not really wanting to be so graphic of it, but that's what happened. And then right after that, I got so worried. Went to the doctor, and then afterwards, they just recommended me, if you have this problem again, just eat oranges, because they're just naturally good to have like fiber inside of them and stuff like that. So if you ever have that problem as well, eat oranges, or just, you know, just eat good, you know, once in a while. I would be so scared. I was so scared. What's happening? Yeah, oranges, mandarins, whatever it is. But yeah, didn't want to be too graphic about it, but that's what happened. So this is the live event of what I'll be doing today. So we got all of my interesting hands that are from a different world. But here's the real thing, Myro. Here's the real thing. Okay. If don't remember, not that one. But this is the drawing that we did last week. You need a better diet, but you do not have the energy. Don't you think? Don't you think, like, I always felt I had this binge of eating unhealthy, and I always thought like the way that I was eating was part of the reason why I felt like I didn't have energy. As in, there would be a time where I would get home from work and then I didn't want to cook anything. definitely there'll be times like that. I don't have anything prepared. So I'm just like, oh, let me get this like Hot Pocket or like chicken nuggets. And then the next day, like, my body feels terrible after that. So, if anything, I always try to eat things, I wouldn't say healthy, but you know, you can always just make a different choice of, I would probably try to eat vegetables, try to eat more vegetables, or try to drink a smoothie instead of like orange juice or something like that. Oh, that's all good. You wasn't on because you were in town. Yeah, this guy was gonna pull up. Guy's gonna pull up and make a ruckus. He's gonna make a ruckus. Put his car up against my window. I'm always stalking Toast. Yeah, I'm always on the shelves. I'm always watching. I'm always watching. I'm always watching. Always. Always something I always like about having this PNG at the bottom, you know, just okay guys, okay, I'm gonna go give me a sec guys. I gotta go use the restroom. Give me a sec. Okay guys, I'm back. And then it's like, where'd I go? What? That's right, I'm looking at chat. How do I rotate this? How'd I get up here? What the heck, guys? How do I get up here? Guys? Not funny. Not funny. I'm sitting right there. I'm sitting right here. Menacingly. Okay. So this will be the main event for today. And that would be drawing the hands. This is probably what I've been waiting for, I don't know how many, for how long, but let's get rid of these nubs. Is it this one? The time has come. Yes, the time has very much come. Wait, we need some more fitting music after this. Give me a sec. If only. There she goes. No hands. She got no hands. ちょっと待ってください。How's this one? It's time to get serious. Okay, wait, I need that reference back. It turns small for no reason. Oh, I don't want that perspective. Wait, her hands is already gonna be. Oh no, this is gonna be weird. Okay, I'm gonna use what I've learned. And we'll fix as we go. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. What is this? What is this crying emoji? Someone crying? Oh my god. Hold up. Wait a minute. I am dumbfounded right now. This is gonna look terrible already. Okay. We're gonna have to do this instead. I should have kept the nubs actually. However, this time it's gonna be an arc. And then the thumb sits at the bottom right here. It's a bit weird. That's what we gotta work with. I see. Is it off like that? No. And then there's the flop right here. That is true. Wait. That is okay. That's true. I forgot I have a real reference in front of me. Okay, gotcha. Okay, okay. The music is definitely helping though. Okay, we're gonna draw the same one right here. Wait, come up there. Esto. Now this time, thumb sits right here. Let's see, the pinky, ring finger. And then the middle is always the longest one. No, it's going away. How do I do this? It's not particularly overlapped, but oh, this is awkward because I haven't drawn this position before. Hey, give me a sec. Oh, this is so awkward. This has to come a bit closer. I might have to fix this thumb a bit, but this thing needs to get more closer. Yeah, okay, of course it's not perfect, but that's the most important part, is we sort of got it. Wait, her hand's pretty small. Okay. So that's also a good thing to know. Her hands are... Her right arm. So we'll just make it a bit bigger. Okay, let's go back to the other music I had. Where is it? Okay, so here's the result. Of course, it definitely needs a lot of work. I've only done it for 2 days. Don't flame me. Well, I'm just glad that she finally has hands for once. Thank you. It's definitely a start. The only thing that I've always just hate about it, there's always something, and it's that it lacks 3D. Maybe you can try to draw some quick knuckles right here. Like, it looks pretty much very 2D. But maybe I could have made the fingers. I was just going by the picture, of course. So this will be good for the notes too. But within this, we got definitely feels flat. So what can we do about this? This makes some oh god, a few notes to myself. I guess the number one thing that stands out to me is compared to what the picture is. Give a good close-up of this together. It's not enough curvature on this thumb. So there's no curve. Also, this is too straight. So it's more like, let's see. I think the fingers might need to be smaller. There's also that this finger, the middle finger is slightly in front of it, so that's what gives it the depth of field. This is not curved enough. Because once it gets to like right here, like legit like right here, you can barely see the knuckle of it actually. Maybe right there. The curve. Curve is not there. The fingers need to be sort of like stacking of one another. So there's that too. I think I'll draw like a line of that. Cool. So there's that. This one is probably the same thing, honestly. It's not what I meant to do. Oh no, I drew it on the... When you draw it on the wrong layer. Okay. Now let me bring this back. Maybe still residuals. This one's pretty much the same thing. Curve. These fingers need to be spread out more. Yeah, these fingers need to be more spread out. And they're not uniform. And then there's this too. Like, maybe the part of her wrist needs to come out like this, honestly. But that's definitely some kind of anatomy that I can look at. This needs to be out more. Okay. And that's about it. Definitely will be drawing more hands. I need to draw a better I need to sketch or like have a better reference. I can't believe I did it again. Oh, you're staying there. Alright. Well, that is pretty much it for today. We will, maybe I might do another stream with hands, but also at the same time I'll do the bottom half of her as well, since we might as well try to finish it. So yeah, we already got 2 hours in. Drawing be taking a long time, honestly. But so far I like the I like the improvement that I've been making so far, so especially out of just a random pose, which is good. Here's something I do want to share. And that is something for my next render. But you guys don't know, if you ever are drawing something or ever just like want to use some kind of software that you want to reference from, instead of just like, okay, I'm gonna take like multiple images and I can't find a way to make a collection of it, you can use this software. It's called PureRef. You can go to their website and get it for free. And all you have to do is just find pictures off of Google. You can drag and drop it. And you can also make notes. So here is the current one. Gosh, I hope I don't get, I don't know, I am sorry, but I don't have who made all of these. But these are the references and the moods of that I'll be making from. Mostly when I do use this, it is mostly for composition wise, what kind of colors that I feel like I want it to be, and probably just many different kinds of environments that I've never seen before. So if you want to use it, it's definitely free to use. It's only on the desktop, unfortunately. I can't find one for the phone, really. Yes, just use that to your disposal. I use it a lot. But other than that, that will be today's stream. Tomorrow I will be streaming tomorrow as well at the same time, 2 p.m. I know I do not have a stream schedule at the moment, but that's just because stuff has happened and I'm feeling like I don't really want to make a stream schedule. Instead, now I will probably make a I will schedule a stream probably like maybe a day ahead or something like that, and you would already know what I'll be playing, so we'll just do that instead. Sometimes probably something would come up and schedule will be making like, oh, he says he'll be here, but I'm not. So instead I like doing this. I don't want to feel pressured to or force myself to stream. But other than that, I hope everyone enjoyed the stream today. Even if you did come by just a little bit, I still appreciate you taking the time to give me wonderful hearts and talk a bit in chat. I think tomorrow I'll probably play Scarlet Nexus. If any of you are interested, I've been wanting to play for quite a while. And maybe the day after that will just be more drawing. So thank you for the heart and the bread in the chat. Other than that, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day. and I will see you guys tomorrow. So, bye bye.